Hi everyone, PATTAYAOWL here. Sawadee Cap, Sabaidi Mai. I hope you're well and happy Christmas. It's a Boxing Day special and I've been awake about 20 minutes. I kept knocking off the snooze on the alarm. Hope you've had a great Christmas. Free trainer, Merry Christmas to all. Thank you. First one on the chat today. God knows how many people will get on this live show on Boxing Day. I imagine there'll be a few sore heads, easy for me to say. Who's that person with a helmet? Jesus. Personal space. Morning, Stephen, mate. Yeah, good day, mate. Lots of turkey. So much so I can't face any more turkey this morning. I've gone for an egg sandwich for breakfast. Maybe I'll have a turkey sandwich later, but I definitely hammered the turkey yesterday. Too much. Russ5200, hi Owl, and everyone, welcome to the live show. Kevin, put your gloves on. Boxing Day time for some fun. Welcome to the live show, mate. And it's an early one. Do you know what? You know when the alarm goes off and you hit that button and you hit it again and you hit it again, and next minute, you wake up and you've got 20 minutes to prepare for a live show. It was one of them. Morning, Robert. Welcome to the live show. FGS 1979. Morning, Owl. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Boxing Day special. I imagine there'll be a lot of people in bed, so God knows how many people we're going to get on this live show. And of course, this could be one of the last shows before I go to Pattaya. I might squeeze one in next weekend, and that might be it before travel day. Johnny, not long until Thailand for me. 6th of January. Here we bloody come. Nice one, mate. Safe flight. Have a great trip. And if you're over there when I'm there, pop into the first meetup night. That'll be on the 16th of January at 8 PM at the Cave. But I'll be doing a live show, obviously. I'll be doing a live show from 5 PM standard. Noonie, welcome to the live show. Big up, Owl. Thank you. A bigger, though. Boxing Day special. Johnny, see you at the Cave. Nice one. You'll be there. Great. Got my cup of tea. Deadly Dingo, Owl, did you have bangers for breakfast? I didn't actually. No, not this morning anyway. I did Christmas Day morning. I just had egg on a sandwich. So fried egg in olive oil on a sandwich, a cup of tea. And then later on, after the live show, I'm going to go for a good walk for about an hour. And then I'm going to do a little bit of filming for that second channel I've got. I might nip out and yeah, do a vlog. It's been a week since I've done a few, well, I don't know how many days, maybe a week, maybe a few days since I've done a vlog on that channel, the Worst Review channel. I'll put a link in the description. Because, of course, with a new channel, you've got to be pumping out vlogs, otherwise it'll just go to sleep. Scotty P, welcome to the live show, mate. Merry Christmas from Vegas. Thank you, mate, and welcome. Merry Christmas indeed. And I've been awake 20 minutes, 20 minutes, but I've got my cup of tea, so that's going to help. Thomas Waddington, welcome to the live show. Well, we need to perhaps wake some people up who are not on the live show. So if you hit the like button, that'll help the owl algorithm, and they might just get a notification along with the alarm next to the bed to come and join the live show. We've got nearly 70 on already, which is good. You never quite know on Boxing Day if you're going to get anyone coming on. Thomas Waddington, in Pattaya, you go to gent clubs in the day. Of course, yeah. I do like going to the gent clubs. I'll name a few. If you like, you've got Cat Flaps, Pratumnak, the Kirani. I had great times in there. Went to Passion once. That was awesome. Maggie Mays, Dark Side. I enjoyed that because it's big, it's spacious, it's air-conned. You don't feel crammed in. So many to choose from. It's amazing, isn't it? I can't believe it's only a couple of weeks away. In fact, next week, if I do squeeze out a live show, it'll be like a week to go. Maybe we can call it the week to go live show. Nomyai Inspector 2, good morning now. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great day, everyone, yesterday. Of course, Boxing Day is still classed as Christmas, so I assume in the you've got your tree up still. I've got mine. Toby Price 1092. Good afternoon from Chonburi. Nice one, mate. Welcome. And of course, this time slot of 9 a.m. is pretty good for the people in Pattaya. I know we get people watching from all over the world, but the time in Pattaya at the minute is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So who knows? Some people might be sat at a bar in Pattaya watching the live show. Russ, what happened to the bat? I heard the Thai bat is doing better, which is not great for us. Paponti, morning now, Merry Xmas, mate. Back in the sorting office tomorrow. Back in Pattaya in 30 days. So we'll just miss you. Well, have a great time, mate. Not necessarily at work, of course, have a good shift. But yeah, have a great time in Pattaya. What a shame we can't have a beer, mate. But hopefully on a future trip to Pattaya. Deadly Dingo, can you review a buffet, mate? Yeah, is that like a buffet in Pattaya? I think there's one near the avenue, isn't there? Not far from the Robin Hood. Is it a Kuda Hotel or something like that? Potential. And of course, the Holiday Inn do one on a Wednesday. Well, they do one every day, but on a Wednesday it's particularly good. So I'll have a look at that, mate. See if we can get a buffet vlog in. I'm sure I've done one before, but it's been a while. Keith Kelly, hi Owl from Ireland. Good to have you on the live show. Merry Christmas, mate. Paul Cannon, morning. Are you doing a live on Sunday, mate? I actually don't know. With it being almost time to go to Pattaya, I've got a lot of sorting out to do. Family and friends to catch up with. So I'm going to try and squeeze out a live show next week, either Friday, Saturday or Sunday. But I'll schedule it when I know what time it's going to be. So you'll get plenty of notice if I'm going to do one or not. And of course, then after that, it'll be live shows in Pattaya. And I normally do my live shows in two places. One being that perch outside the Robin Hood for a daytime live show. And then, of course, the biggie at the cave at 5 p.m. before a meetup night. And it'd be interesting to see if we can hit the heights, as easy for me to say, same as the last trip. In October, I think we almost got 280 to 300 people on the live show from the cave. So I'm looking forward to them, definitely. Tay Tamani says Boxing Day is better than Christmas Day. Well, for you sport lovers, football, lots of football going on, non-league, league. I don't think the Premiership played today, but yeah, lots going on Boxing Day. Trev Osborne, hi Mr. Owl. If you do a live next week, do one on a checklist things you need to before you go. Well, could do, mate. Yeah, could do. Because it's almost that time to pack. I think before my last trip to Pattaya, I did a vlog on the DEC. I'm not going to do that one again. It's already there. It's already there to look at. And then packing the suitcase, I don't need to do that again. So it could be straight to travel day, which is all right. I don't necessarily need to duplicate some of these vlogs. I don't think the TDAC's changed too much. Packing a suitcase is generally the same. Of course, this time I'm flying with North Atlantic Airlines. And I can only take a small luggage on board. Scotty P, thank you very much for the super chat. Spoiling me, mate. Straight into the Pattaya Fund. Your support is amazing, mate. It looks like there is some football going on today. Premier League, got Man U, Newcastle. My apologies. I mean, being an Oldham Athletic fan shows what I know about Premiership fixtures. Stephen says, Newcastle Man United, 8 p.m. tonight. Oh, wow. Pompey Posty. I don't know if you recall, we met at Yum Yum restaurant. I was with my mate and went in there. You recommended it and you helped unblock me too. You were a proper gent. Oh, mate, is that you? Is it? Nice one. And I think you was at one of my live shows at the Cave, wasn't you? I think you were going to wave and say hello to the camera when I nipped to the toilet, I think, as well. But yeah, well, that's it, mate. You were a proper gent as well. It's always good to meet people in person, isn't it? So we don't like hide or block easily on here. Sometimes it can either happen by mistake or an overreaction, but you know, I don't mind people even having a go at me. It tends to be. I mean, yours is probably an accident where people just come out with completely crazy stuff, then we hide them from the channel. But if it's a mistake, we can certainly rectify it, unblock, like I've done a few times. Yeah, there's a few people on here. I can't remember what his name is, Pepper something. He's all right now. A contributor to the channel. He was blocked for a little bit. Thomas Waddington, where is your go-to place for brekkie? I do like the Robin Hood. Of course you pay over the odds for it, but you just guaranteed a decent breakfast every single time. But I won't be having fry-ups every day. Not at all, not this time. And I'm all about the fasting, believe it or not. I'm going to give that a real good try. Not eating from 8 p.m. till midday the next day. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if vlogging can put me off the desire to eat. And of course there'll be the odd breakfast vlog, but if you think about the last year, I've certainly done my fair share of breakfast vlogs. I think there'll probably be more bar crawl vlogs than ever before on this next trip, because I've got the DJI mics. I'm prepared. Me and Michael will have our own proper mic set up. Last time I had the cheap mics off Amazon and we couldn't even hear the footage. Even we did a full day of filming on a bar crawl and we couldn't use it. So I was gutted about that. And for the sake of, what, 45 quid, 60 quid, you get the DJI Mini. Thai Boss, B3X, welcome to the live show. Ahmed, thank you very much for the super chat, much appreciated. All goes in the Pattaya fund for this next trip, which is coming round very soon. Literally next weekend might be my last live show in England before the next trip to Pattaya. And of course, the trip to Pattaya is a 3-week trip. I'm predicting around, as long as I'm not sick, 21 vlogs, 6 live shows, daily shorts and posts. Bigger than ever, hopefully, in terms of content and putting it out there. And Pompey Posty, just to add to that, that Yo-Yo's restaurant is absolutely delicious, isn't it? I can't wait to make a visit to them. And I did a vlog. I didn't do a restaurant. I did a vlog on Mambo Yo-Yo's just off Second Road in Pattaya. Best restaurant in Pattaya ? And that's got nearly 8,000 views. And apparently they've got some more people coming in on the back of that. So that's great, isn't it? Really good stuff. If it helps them, I create a vlog, it's a win-win. Farang Travels, welcome to the live show. And of course, if you think I miss a comment or anything like that, just drop it again. Ask anything you want, any recommendations, questions, pop it in the chat. I do my best to respond to every single one. Even trolls, you know, if trolls want to come on and have a go as well, feel free. It's not subscriber only to comment on this channel. Thankfully, I've got a team of moderators that are keeping an eye on things, but of course things get through the net as well. But I don't mind someone challenging me or having a go. 1 year into doing YouTube, you kind of get used to it a little bit. Ahmed says, Aldi bakes and sausage rolls, half price of Greg's. I appreciate that super chat, mate. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, Oldham Arroway today, mate. 3 p.m. kickoff. Well, good luck to Oldham. Most of the Premier League is tomorrow, according to Nomyai Inspector. Frank Travels, North Atlantic Airways got a terrible reputation for delays and cancellations. Well, this is the gamble, isn't it? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to vlog it. If I'm delayed at Gatwick, if anything happens, good, bad, indifferent, it'll all be vlogged. And I've never had an issue with Thai Airways. I've never had an issue with Eva. I've never had an issue with Emirates. I've had an issue with British Airways where they cancelled my flight. That could have been booking.com, to be fair to them. But after confirming it was cancelled within 24 hours, probably more booking.com overselling maybe. So if it doesn't work out with North Atlantic Airlines, then they'll go in that same category as British Airways. But I'm completely open-minded. Fingers crossed it's the right decision. Because I could have, in the end, I could have flown with any of them for the price I've paid. Started off at £545. I've then done a meal upgrade, about £39. I've then changed the dates for an additional £150 because I want to do a third week in Pattaya, which has taken it up to around £700, which, you know, you can fly with some of the other big boys for that. So, but I'm too deep into it. It's non-cancellation for that flight, so it is what it is. Pompey Poster, yes mate, that was me. Gutted not seeing you again. Well, it was great to actually meet you and put a face to the name, mate. Yeah, proper gent. I'm glad you enjoyed. It was funny actually when I turned up at Mambo Yo-Yo, sat down, and there you were. You were both sat on the left of me, and just proves, doesn't it? That just proves I go to these restaurants not just to make content, because I wasn't even filming that second time, third time, fourth time I went. Sometimes I don't film. It's just nice to go there and enjoy the food. Mr. C. Zalati, hello Pattaya. Greetings from Belgium. Welcome. We're getting people from all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, Wales, Germany, Sweden, everywhere in between. And because of the time zone today, we're getting people on from the best place in the world for holidaying for me. That is Pattaya, because it's only about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've got people watching from the bars in Pattaya, and 4 o'clock's quite a good time for afternoon drinks, isn't it, before you go back to the hotel or the condo to freshen up for the evening. I digressed a little bit. Hello Pattaya, greetings from Belgium. I was in Pattaya 3 weeks ago and it was very quiet in the bars. Hopefully it will be busier. Well, you say that. I don't want it to be busier apart from my meetup nights on a Friday. I mean, let's just say it how it is. Why would I want a bar full of other people? I wouldn't want that. I want it for, as I've said many a times, my mates who own bars, and for my meetup nights, of course, I want the cave to be busy. But in terms of it affecting my fun within the entertainment in Pattaya, quieter the better from a tourist point of view, for obvious reasons. I think I'm starting with a bit of a cough. Michael, welcome to the live show, mate. Morning, Mark. Hope you've had a good day yesterday. Soon be time for our bar crawl. Absolutely, mate. Merry Christmas. Yeah, great day yesterday. Really nice food. I've overdone it on the turkey. So much so, I actually fell asleep in the chair. But yeah, can't wait for the bar crawls. And I'm all kitted up, as I said before, actually. We've got the DJIs, so hopefully this time when we're having our little chat and a beer, it'll all be recorded, whereas last time I lost all the footage, which was frustrating. Well, not all of it, a massive chunk of our conversations. That's what you get for having cheap microphones off Amazon. Andrew the Quiet One, you're right, about 4 PM. I'm listening from LK President in Pat's. Only 2-minute walk up from the Vogue. Of course, mate. Yeah, just on Third Road, isn't it? You know what? I've done a vlog there. I've done a review of the LK President on Third Road. I think it's Third Road. Yeah, of course it is. But I've never stayed there. I think because I've done the LKs now. I think I've stayed at the LKs a lot over the last 2.5 years. I've mixed it up a little bit, but they're good hotels, aren't they? To be fair. Super Stephen 782, hi, I will meeting you at the cave, Tree Town next month. Brilliant stuff. There's going to be a fair few of us out there for these meetup nights, and of course the meetup nights will be the 16th, 23rd, and the 30th. 3 meetup nights, and they're great. They're dead informal. I do a live show 3 hours before, and then we just have beers together. And usually by 11, 12 o'clock, that's where we make our way to the Candy Club. And as I've said before, that's not a place to try and have a conversation. there was one subscriber, bless him, he kept tapping me on the shoulder, wanting a detailed chat in the Candy Club, and me being me, I didn't want to be rude, but I'm like, I can't hear a word you're saying, mate. I literally can't. But he carried on, and it was painful. The Candy Club is just for having fun, dancing, chatting, enjoying the entertainment. It's not one for a detailed conversation. If you want that chat, that is certainly at the cave. You can actually hear each other at the cave. Yeah, if you can hit the like button, that'll really help the owl algorithm. God knows how many people will get on this Christmas Day special, Boxing Day. I thought maybe, I don't know, about 10, 20, 30, 50 with it, people being in bed with hangovers and stuff. We've got nearly 130 on and growing, so if you can hit the like button, it really helps the owl algorithm. I better catch up with some of these comments. Thomas Wellington, how long are you going for? 3-week trip, mate. 3 weeks to Pattaya. Next week will be the last live show before I go. Noonie83, what do you expect to spend cash in 3 weeks? Well, normally I would spend around £2,000 to £3,000. That can't happen now. The owl is poorer. I've made vlogs on it. I'm going to even try and enjoy what I want to enjoy without breaking the bank. I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm going poorer than ever before. But if I can do it, and I can do it and enjoy it at the same level and not have to spend as much, then there's hope for the future. Nomya, you need to try Brewdog for bangers and smash. I recommend it. Cool, I will do, mate. I've heard of that. Stephen, when I was at Yo-Yo's the other week, they hadn't brought the wedges back. Yeah, so they got new owners. They've changed it from wedges to fries, and they've also swapped the peppers for tomato. And it looks like they want to keep it that way. I don't know why, because it can't be really cheaper. But I'll have a chat. I'm sure they won't change it just because the owls had a chat. But it was perfect before. Peppers are much better with a skewer than tomatoes. And wedges are way better, in my opinion, than just having fries. We'll see. White Lime, welcome to the live show. Try Lenki on clang duck on rice. It's fantastic. Will do, thank you. 12 Big Red greeting in the Maggie May Resort. Getting ready for an evening session. It was great weather, 32 in the past 10 days. Nice one, brilliant stuff. I was there for the opening of the Maggie May's resort. It's a great little resort, and I'm gonna pop there and have beers at some point in my next trip, 100%. Michael, well, yeah, I did post my Christmas dinner on the Worst Review channel. If you don't know what the Worst Review channel is, I've started a second channel. It's about a week old. And I've posted a picture of my Christmas dinner on there. I wasn't going to do a vlog on my Christmas dinner. I just couldn't bear doing that. I wouldn't watch that myself. I'd find it boring as hell. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to the second channel so you can take a look for yourself. But it's all right. It's a weekend. It's a weekend. We've almost got 300 subscribers on there. So we'll see how we get on. I'm definitely starting with something. Excuse me. Russ5200, what was the restaurant in Pattaya you had the large skewer? Mambo Yo-Yo, Second Road. Cam3352, hi mate, nice live show. Just an idea if you want to boost your income, sublet a room in your house and have a spare bedroom. Wow, yeah. I mean, the thing is, I love my house and I love the privacy, and doing live shows like this where I'm, talking about everything Pattaya. Imagine I had a lodger upstairs trying to get some kip, and all what he or she could hear is "Swaddy Cap, Sabaidi Mai, hope you're well." I don't think there'd be a lodger for too long. So it's nice having your own house and privacy. But the benefit of having a lodger is I could probably get £300 or £400 a month. But then, you know, I can't ask them to leave every time I want to do a live show for you guys. Tell you who we've not seen for a while, and that's Copy and Paste. He had the idea of me living under my stairs and just renting out the rest of my house and just coming out to shower and eat so I could save money for my next trip to Pattaya. So wherever you are, Copy and Paste, Merry Christmas. Mr. Toast, hi Owl, Merry Christmas, mate. I'm going to Pattaya in February and flying with Eva Air. Easy for me to say. Never flown with them before. Are they any good? They are awesome. In my opinion, they're better than Thai Airways. Eva. In fact, Eva was the first airline I ever flew with. And it's just a coincidence, an accident that I've not flown with them again, because I look at other factors such as kind of price, availability on the days I want to fly, hence why I've flown with Emirates and Thai Airways on a number of occasions. But the interior of the Eva aircraft is better, in my opinion, than Thai Airways. Emirates, if Emirates offered a direct flight from London to Bangkok without stopping in Dubai on the A380 double-decker, I would only book that. That is the ultimate. I mean, stopping in Dubai is not that painful. I've said before, you can get off and freshen up. But wouldn't it be nice if you could just jump on that double-decker and get off in Pattaya? Of course, it'll be Bangkok, but you know what I mean. Whereas I'm flying with Norse in a couple of weeks' time on the Dreamliner. Never flown on the Dreamliner before. Never. The Breakfast Club Pattaya, how are you doing, mate? Keep up the great content, Owl, and love your new food channel. When you're back in town, I'll send you a Pimi's Chinese to try. Happy Xmas and have a great new year. Yeah, nice one, mate. I think it's Mark, isn't it? Let's meet up. Let's have a brekkie, mate. Let's go for it. Let's have a brekkie. Maybe you can come on to the channel and say hello. I've watched some of your vlogs, mate. I think about a year ago I watched one of your vlogs where you compared Christmas dinners or something like that. So yeah, we'll definitely do that if you're up for it, of course. Tom M QD7ZU. Mark, do you like to walk at Soy 16? Don't really know what's on Soy 16, mate. I like walking. I like Pattaya. Soy 16 doesn't really come to mind. Let us know what's there. Wow, I can't believe we've nearly got 140 on the live show. We've only just started and it's Boxing Day. I thought, oh, maybe 50, maybe 50. So if you could hit the like button, it really helps the algorithm. One of the moderators, Michael, Stephen, how many likes have we got so far, mate? I'm sorry for the coughing. I am starting with something. Richard, 8245. Hi, mate. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Of course, Boxing Day is technically still Christmas, isn't it? I think tomorrow I'll take my tree down. I don't know. You meant to do 12 days this, 12 days that. I always take mine down after Boxing Day. Do you? Let me know. Of course, some of you are on holiday in Pattaya, and the tree's probably the hotel, so I don't recommend taking that down. Thomas Waddington, have you had food at the restaurant next to the Marquee Bar? Is that the cafe place with the white sign you're talking about, is it? I haven't, if that's what. Yeah, I've had a cup of tea. I've had a cup of tea from that. I think it's called, I can't think what it's called. It's got quite a simple name, hasn't it? White sign, orange chairs. I remember it because that's where Kevin Thailand used to do some of his vlogs. I think that's more of a cafe, isn't it? Unless I'm getting mixed up with something else. Franco, how are you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas, mate. Merry Christmas. Hope you're well. Well, we've got 3 moderators on at the minute. We've got Franco, Michael and Stephen. Damon did a shift the other day, and so did Wolf, and that is the team of 5. And boy, am I going to need you guys out in Pattaya from the live shows from the cave. Some of you will actually be sat next to me getting pissed, so that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll give the trolls free reign, as always. It'll soon be the first bar crawl, Michael, absolutely. Only me, 2030, morning brother, 75 days to my next trip. Very jealous of your coming trip. Well, it'll soon be here, mate. We're all in that position where we're doing the countdown, and then we go on it, and then it's over, and then the countdown begins again. The holiday blues, the best way to cure the holiday blues is to book again. Of course, I have no idea when my next trip is going to be. Maybe we'll have conversations in Pattaya about it, how we're going to do it. I don't know. Health, finances. But what I do know is the next trip is a couple of weeks away, and it's a 3-week trip. Cannot wait. I've done lots of 2-week trips. I've been out there for 2 months on an attempted move, and now this next one is 3 weeks, because 2 weeks wasn't enough. 2 weeks was not enough last time at all. Toby Price, exactly, Mr. Owl. Low season is better. Well, of course, why would you want to walk in a bar full of other Farangs? Do we go to a bar for that? Unless it's a meetup night, my honest answer is no, no, no. It's my worst nightmare if I walk into a bar and there's loads of other Farangs, and because I'm obviously not there for that, unless it's the meetup night at the cave, let me be clear. There's different bars for different occasions. You know, for example, I go into the Robin Hood not for entertainment. I go in there for a nice meal, a beer. Maybe I'm doing a live show on the perch out the front. Different needs on different days. Frank Travel says low season is much better. Mark Alpin 5704. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas as well, mate. Wow, we've got over 150 people on this live show, and it's growing. Thank you. Welcome. A Boxing Day special, the warm-up for the trip, which is coming up. And of course, next weekend, if I can squeeze a live show in somewhere, because I've got a bit of a busy one, that'll be it until I'm in Pattaya. And depending on when I land and all that good stuff, the first live show might very well be from the Robin Hood. I think it will be. Or it could be the meetup night on the 16th. I'm going to have to start looking at my itinerary. Easy for me to say, and see what the crack is. I'm just catching up with the comments. They're coming in. They're coming in quick and fast. Come on, let's speed up. There we go. RJJ Ferg, morning owl. I'm just finishing packing my suitcase, flying out tomorrow. Wow, imagine flying out tomorrow. How exciting. I'm ready. I'm match fit now. I'm ready for this. I want to fly with North Atlantic Airlines tomorrow as well. We'll have a safe flight, mate, and have a great time. Have a great time. User Richie Sunderland. Hi, Mark. 2 more days until I fly out to Pattaya. Loads of people going out. Safe trip, mate. Yeah, Michael, just on the reviewing the turkey, I didn't do a vlog on it in the end. I on the Worst Review channel, which is my second channel, I've literally just posted a picture of my Christmas dinner. I couldn't bear do a vlog on a turkey. I couldn't bring myself to that, mate. So apologies if anyone was expecting that, because I think I did mention it. I would show it on that second channel in some capacity, and I certainly have done in the form of a picture. Toby Price 1092, £100 a day excluding flights and hotel can be done. I agree. Discipline, that's the key, isn't it? All about discipline. Nomyai Inspector 2, I average 6,000 baht a day. Cool. Deadly Dingo, Owl, would you consider doing a meet-up in the UK, Weatherspoons? I wouldn't, mate, no. It's very much a Pattaya channel. The meet-up nights are very much in Pattaya, Tree Town, the whole vibe, the feel. I don't like, drinking and going out in England, mate. I've done it for many years, 20 plus years, and nothing compares to going out in Pattaya. So I'd rather just have my meet-up nights in Pattaya. But yeah, I appreciate you mentioning it. A lot of people have suggested that before, but it's all about the cave and Tree Town from the 16th of January, mate. Vita Dolan 7986, Merry Christmas. Did you celebrate with your family? I did, mate. I've been in contact with family members. It was a lovely day, mate. Really nice. And I even cooked Christmas dinner, and it was all right. I didn't make a mess of it. James Wallace, welcome to the live show. I will off with the Thai girlfriend to Durham for the day. Maybe a bit of Thai food this evening. 4 more days till home. Yes, I'm counting down. Well, Merry Christmas, mate. Merry Christmas. And safe travels. Monk Fisher, I just supported the channel with £5 buy me a coffee. Thank you. All goes in the Pattaya fund, mate. Brilliant stuff. And again, thanks to Scott 8Pete for the super chat before as well. Thomas Waddington, which hotel are you staying in? I tell you what, I'll put that out to everyone. Let me know where I'm staying in the comment. In fact, let Thomas know. Thomas Waddington, we'll put this one out to the group. Where is the owl staying? Which hotel on this upcoming trip to Pattaya? I get a feeling we might get quite a few responses on that one. But fair question, mate. If you don't know, you don't know. But I have banged on about it quite a bit. Dean Judd, how come you are not a fan of Soy 7 and 8? I've had great nights down there. When have I said that, Dean, mate? Yeah, I mean, Soy 7's all right. The Vogue. There we go, Thomas, mate. It is the Vogue. Yeah, I don't mind Soy 7. I prefer Bacau, LK Metro. But I often get the BART bus to Soy 7 or walk down Second Road. So, yeah, as for 8, I don't know what's on 8. I've been on there, but I don't think I've ever had a drink on 8. But yeah, Soy 7's all right. It's not my number one. If I was to make a list, it would probably be 4 or 5. It's a great pass through to Beach Road. I do like a cup corner on the corner. Of course, it's on the corner. I do like a cup corner. Yeah, I had my first meetup night, actually, on Soy 7. Back in... When was that? Back in March this year. First meetup night. James Wallace, when I'm travelling Emirates to the UK, got chatting to someone who said they were travelling Dubai to Birmingham via Emirates. Well, potentially, mate, yeah. Yeah, I'll look into that. Russ5200, the Sportsman Soy 13 does good food and Sunday carvery. So I've heard. I've never had the carvery. I've never had the carvery at the Sportsman. I've had a brekkie and that was good. White Line 123, I like to take Emirates. It's nice to stretch your legs when you can change your flights. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree. But also, when I weigh up stretching my legs and having a shower against just staying on a plane and getting there a little bit quicker, I'd probably choose a direct flight over the connecting at Dubai, just having done both. But there's not much in it if you're flying Dubai, Emirates Dubai. It's quite an enjoyable 6 hours. It's not too painful at all. Greedy Pete, big up Owl, watching the show from the cave. See you in January, dude. Merry Christmas, Greedy Pete. Are you really in the cave? Are you really? Because I think last time you said you was in the cave, my mate was in there and there was no one else in it. I apologise if I'm mistaken, mate. I do wish you a Merry Christmas. I think it is hilarious that you come on and say you're in the cave every time. If you are in the cave, Pete, I am sorry. I just don't know. My gut feel says you might not be in the cave. Gavin, morning owl. I fly with Emirates on Monday. Can't wait. Brilliant. Safe flight, mate. Always good to have you on the live show. Lots of people flying out to Pattaya. I'm not surprised. It's just different world, isn't it? Different world completely. Richard, fan, Merry Christmas, mate. Merry Christmas. If you feel I've missed a comment, just drop it again. Don't worry about duplicating it. Drop it again. I am up to a certain number. I'm getting through them. I'm getting through the comments. Thomas Waddington, how many times are you going this year? Well, just the January trip, and then we'll have a chat about it on a live show or a vlog where I go from here. Because, of course, health, liver, and finances all come into my decision making. But what I do know is I'm out there in a couple of weeks. It's a goer, you know. I did make a vlog recently. They told me to cancel. If you've not seen that one, check it out after the live show. We talk about it, we go through it. But yeah, the trip's on. So I don't mean to spoil the vlog for you. The trip's on, and next week will probably be the last live show before I actually get out to Pattaya. And I don't know what day next week it's going to be because I've got a busy weekend, but we'll squeeze it in. I'll give you plenty of notice. Blue in Pattaya, morning, Mark. Merry Christmas and all the best 2026. Same to you, mate. Good to have you on the live show, and good luck with your channel in the new year, mate. And no doubt we'll have a beer at some point. Richard, what date are you going? Well, I'm not going to give the exact date I fly and the number, because believe it or not, there are a couple of weirdos, at least a couple of weirdos out there that would love to know and to cause issues with flights and hotels and all of that. But yeah, there are. I mean, these people probably sit in a dark room somewhere in England in a basement, probably not left the house for many years, waiting for their takeaway to arrive at 10 a.m. this morning from Deliveroo. I mean, literally, they would love to cause issues with the flight. So I'm not going to give the flight number, not going to give the flight number out or the exact date, because I think Norse only do one flight a day. So if I give out the date, it gives out the flight. But thanks for asking anyway, mate. Yeah, only a couple. Tell me about it. I've God, my days. I tell you, I've given out my WhatsApp, not my WhatsApp, my line. I don't give out my WhatsApp really. If you've got my WhatsApp, you're pretty lucky. It's kind of family and friends get the WhatsApp. The line in Thailand, I've given out a little bit willy-nilly when I've had a few drinks before, and I've had to block people. It got ridiculous. There were some people that were messaging me every day, more than my own family, telling me utter shite, acting in like a stalkerish, creepy way. And I just thought, enough's enough. Block, block, block. And I hate to be rude. By nature, I'm not a rude person, but I just do not do weirdness. If someone's being too clingy, too weird, they're gone. Pack 1555, Merry Christmas, Mark. All the best wishes, very best wishes. Thank you, mate. You too. And of course, it's the Boxing Day special. I thought, oh, maybe we get 60 people on the live show, but we've got nearly 160 people on, growing as well. So, yeah, really surprised. And Boxing Day is still classed as Christmas. And tomorrow, I think I'll take down the tree. But today's still very much. I've got the turkey in the fridge as well for a turkey sandwich later. I just couldn't face it for breakfast. Couldn't face turkey for breakfast. Thomas Waddington, what do you do in the day? Massage? Yeah, I love a massage. I think when I arrived in Pattaya last time, I went straight to LK Metro and tried out that new massage parlour in LK Metro. And I tell you what was weird is that somebody actually was taking pictures of me leaving it. Sat in the bar. I don't know what that was about. I'm entitled to a massage, aren't I? But yeah, straight there, have a massage, eat street for a chicken pad thai, walk down Beach Road, beer garden for a beer or a milkshake, depending what mood I'm in. God, there's so much to do in the day. I'm never bored. If I get a slight hint of boredom, I'll jump on the motorbike and I'll just go for a ride. I might go to Pratumnak. I might then go down bottom of Soy 5 and up Beach Road into Jomtien and all the way around. There's just so much to do. There's even more to do when you're a YouTuber and you can vlog stuff that people are a little bit interested in. So yeah, there's always something to do, mate, and lots to do through the day. And at night time, it's time for the owl to play. Mr. Zalate, welcome to the live show. I look forward to your vlogs in Pattaya. I wish you the time of your life. Nice one, mate. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Big trip, lots planned. But also, it's a holiday, isn't it? I'm going out there to vlog, but I'm also going to sit down, chill, eat food, drink beer. So, super excited. Paponti65, always good to have you on the live show. Good morning and Merry Xmas to you all. Good morning, mate. And like I said a minute ago, if I've missed your comment, I'm not ignoring you. Even if you're a troll, I mean, if you want to have a go, pop it in the comments, I'll get round to it. Only if it's really offensive to everyone, then the moderators will remove it. But if you want to have a pop, have a go, challenge, ask a question, maybe you've got a recommendation, maybe you're a troll and you have left the house, pop it in the comments. Noonie83 could do a meet-up in one of the Magic of Thailand festivals in the UK. That's been suggested before, mate. And what I've learned in this 1 year, just 1 year on YouTube, is some things work for the audience and some things really don't. And I like to think I've got a better idea now of what will work on the channel. For example, if I do a bar crawl on soy bacao, grab some food, that vlog will do all right. If I do a festival in England, which is, you know, Thailand festivals in the UK, as much as I'd enjoy it, it won't get many views. I did a cooking video once from my kitchen and it was awful. It was awful. In terms of views, it was awful. So I'm not surprised. It was just, some things are not worth it. You can put your effort into the best, what you think is the best vlog in the world, and it won't even get 1,000 views on it. Whereas you could sit down and talk about your trip to Pattaya and you might get 5,000 views. So that's, I guess you just learn your audience and what they want to see. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion, mate. It's somewhere I would like to go. I know Jeff Carter's done that, and that works for his audience and his channel, and he gets lots of views, but I don't think it'd work on my channel. Of course it is the Vogue, that's right. The Vogue, and I just had a look last night at my booking.com, and I've actually paid for my Vogue hotel for the first, what have I paid for? No, I've paid for the last week. So I've only got to pay for the first 2 weeks at reception, easy for me to say. Which is good really, because that's 185 quid already paid. The Vogue flight already paid. So in terms of trip stuff, apart from spending money, I've just got that chunk of 16,000 baht to pay reception for the 2 week stay at the Vogue, which works out around £26–27 per night. Yeah, Maggie May's Resort. I was there for the opening of that, the opening day, and I'm going to go back, definitely, even if it's just for a few beers. Ron Shaw, morning owl from Chile, Salisbury. Busy researching flights for my April trip. Looking at arriving on the 18th. Couple of Songkran days, usually go a week later. Yeah, fair dues, mate. I mean, Songkran, you won't see me there. You will not see me there for Songkran again. Like, you know, I enjoyed it for a day or two and I got involved and I get all that side of it. But, you know, 13 days, I hid away in Pratumnak. Riding on the roads on the motorbike, and I was getting buckets of water thrown at me. On the other side of the road, you've got someone lying on the floor having had a motorcycle. It's too much. You go out for a night out with a nice clean shirt on, and next minute it's covered. And in fact, one subscriber got me. I was walking down Soy Bacao on the way to the cave, and he went, "Owl!" I went, "How you doing, mate? How you doing?" And then he just threw a bucket of water over on me, and that was it. Then I was wet and, you know, for the night, it wouldn't dry. So I had to walk down to Beach Road and back to the condo. So you won't see me there in April. I'd rather just wait and go in May if I was to go. Blue and Pattaya, exactly, Mark. If I do who it in, views drop drastically, keep the... Yeah, well, this is it, mate. And it's nice to have that traction and people to view the videos, isn't it? It's good, and that's what we're all aiming for as YouTubers. So finding the right mix of vlogging stuff I would naturally do and what you would naturally enjoy, which gets the views, is where I'm at. And that's why Pattaya works, and doing a bar crawl or having a brekkie, because I'd naturally do that, and you guys watch it as well. I've dabbled doing other stuff. I did a vlog once picking a car up from the auction in Bristol, and that was fluke. That did all right, but that was fluke. Mac TV's new bar. Yeah, I will be. I'll be going in for a beer. Of course. Well, I've only met Mac once, but he's always been a gent to me face to face. And yeah, good luck. It's a tough gig opening a bar. I think if any kind of YouTuber, he's certainly got the following, hasn't he? So yeah, good luck to Mac TV with his bar. And I'll be there in a couple of weeks having a beer. It looks a different style of bar, so we'll have to see. Pack 1555, when I was single and going to Pattaya, my nights out in Blackpool stopped. Also, Pattaya nights are far better. Yeah, you can't really compare Blackpool, can you, to Pattaya? It's just, God, just so far apart. I took the ex-girlfriend to Blackpool, actually, and even she hated it. But it's all right. I've had some great stag do's in Blackpool. I'm not slagging Blackpool off. I'm originally from Manchester. You know, I've been brought up going to Blackpool, but it's just not comparable, is it, to Pattaya? Benidorm's not comparable. The whole entertainment is unique to Thailand, really, isn't it? Of course, you've got entertainment in Hong Kong, Cambodia, etc. But you know what I mean. Right, well, I'm getting through the comments. This live show is turning into a busy one. We've got 165 people on the live show. If you could hit the like button, that'll really help the owl algorithm. And if moderators, you could just let me know how many likes we've got so far. We've got a target of 100 likes per live show. We managed it on the live show on Christmas Eve. Can we do it on this one? It don't cost anything and it really helps. That's why she's the ex. To be fair to her, she was lovely, but yeah, it just, I wanted to go to Thailand, she wanted to go to Malaga, and we just didn't agree. As much as we got on and all of that side of things was great, we wanted different things. I wanted to be Pattayaaowl and she wanted to be lying on a beach in Malaga, and I can't think of anything more boring, to be honest. I hate sitting on a beach. 64 likes. Well, we're not that far from the target then, are we? We're not that far. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. 100 likes and we'll do a little bit of a celebration. Right, I need to find where I am with the comments. Starcade 90, the hassle changing at Dubai is you have to go through security checks again. Yeah, but to be fair to Dubai Airport, it wasn't a drama. Yeah, I know, mate, yeah. It was only, you know, Dubai Airport was all right. I cannot complain. Flying with Emirates via Dubai is awesome. The security was straight through. I think I paid 15 quid to use a posh toilet for half an hour where there was a shower room and everything. And I've never felt so fresh going on a connecting flight. It was just awesome. Malvern London 8683, hi, Merry Christmas, but what airlines are recommended? Direct flight, either Thai Airways, connecting flight, Emirates. So yeah, lots of options, and it looks like we've got the first clown of the live show. Can we get him out straight away? Obvious who it is. I mean, unbelievable. What a way to spend your Boxing Day, you loser. Gavin UK, hope you're well, mate. Morning, Owl. I fly out with Emirates on Monday. Can't wait. I've read that one already, but we've done it again, mate. We've done it again. And every time you guys drop a reaction, like a love heart, a party sign, I see them all. And I can't believe we've got over 173 people on this live show and growing. This is a Boxing Day special. I thought maybe we'd get 60 people on because people be in bed with a hangover. But yeah, far from it. It's doing, and we're creeping up again. I have to keep an eye on that figure. What was I saying? Nomya Inspector Flame do an excellent Sunday dinner. Well, you know, I've never had the Sunday dinner at Flame. I've had the chicken, half a chicken. I've had 2 meals at Flame. One was a chicken burger and a milkshake, and it was amazing. On my latest trip, I had the half a chicken, and it was all right. I can't claim that it was amazing. It wasn't. The chicken was a little bit on the dry side, but generally Flame is awesome. Soy Lenke, I will be going back. I do rate it. I'm not going to say it's not great just because I had one okay meal. But I've never had the Sunday lunch there, but I have heard a lot of people say it's really good at Flame. And of course, staying at the Vogue, it's just across the way. All right, stick the comments back up. There we go. I did have a bell actually somewhere for the whenever we get the first clown of the day just to ring it, but anyway, it's at the other end of the table, so we'll leave it. Yeah, Ed Sweeney, what a legend. Didn't know him personally, but absolutely, yeah, rest in peace, my friend. Peter Scarlett, Sobercow was jammed packed Christmas Eve night and Xmas Day. Well, yeah, great stuff for the bar owners, mate. Really good. I have actually been to Pattaya for Christmas and New Year in 2023, and it was great. It cost more. That was my only issue. The flight was more expensive than ever before. The hotels were full and expensive. And that's a real downside, especially these days, because I'm going to say a lot poorer than I was in 2023. But as for atmosphere, I understand 100% why people go to Pattaya at Christmas time. James Collis 6931, Owl, have you been to the rooftop at the Hilton? I've been to the reception and then out onto the balcony where you've got the fancy chairs. I think that's the rooftop, or maybe it goes further up. Of course, I got asked to leave the Hilton when I did the first vlog. And then when I went back to do the second vlog, they give me a glass of champagne. I don't know, like worlds apart. Get out, Owl, you're not filming in here to have a champagne and film what you want. And that was in the space of about a week, I think, maybe. Scotty P, thank you again for the super chat. Amazing. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you for the buy me a coffee as well. It all goes in the Pattaya fund for the next trip, which is coming up in 2 weeks' time. And next week, potentially the last live show in England. I'll schedule it, and then we'll have a live shows from Pattaya itself, which is what we all want, really, isn't it? Johnny's Perth. Are you up for a session at M&M Bar or Hookup Corner? Yeah, I like them both. I've been in M&M Bar a couple of times, and I've been in Hookup, a few times, and I like them both. Great atmosphere, I like having a game of pool. I'm a big fan of daytime drinking. Of course, you see the Owl out at night, but more than likely, kind of Bacau Tree Town, Candy Club, Bamboo Bar, Lucifer of an evening. Through the day, yeah, definitely playing pool at M&M Bar. I've done that, I think, once or twice, and Hookup Corner. Saying that, I don't think Hookup Corner opens till later on, unless they've changed the time. I don't know. Maybe you could let me know in the comments. Soy 7's one of them, isn't it? You either go there and it's dead, or you go there and there's a decent atmosphere. It's a bit hit and miss on what time to go to Soy 7. Scotty P, it's going to be tough leaving the UK weather. Yeah, right. To be fair to the UK, it's been a little bit mild recently. It's not been too bad. Farang Thailand 2498, good morning, Mark. Good morning, and a big hello to everyone watching the live show. It's a Boxing Day special. We've got nearly 180 people on the live show. I didn't expect that. And if you're watching it on demand, a big hello as well. Lots of vlogs to come in a couple of weeks' time. I'm looking at 21 vlogs, 6 live shows, lots of shorts. As long as I've not got food poisoning or anything like that, we should be on track to doing that. Any favourite places on Soy Boomerang? Yeah. I remember coming off the back of a bar crawl. I think it was one of Webby's bar crawls, and we ended up on Soy Boomerang. I think it was Club Fate and Heavens Above. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I was very drunk at the time, but I'm pretty sure I've had fun in both of them two places. And they're both on Soy Boomerang. So there you go, mate. Johnny's Perth, first thing I will do is go to Prime Burger, then do a bit of a bar crawl. Fair play, mate. Well, this will be different for me. I won't be just opting for a burger this time. Try and just give the liver a little bit of a break if I can. I'm going to be opting for definitely more Thai food. even though some of that is packed with oil and everything, but it's got to be better than a beef burger. So we'll, yeah, I think I'm going to be spending quite a bit of money at Eat Street in the Avenue. The ladies there in the middle shop really know how to cook. I mean, it's just phenomenal food. 60, 70 baht for a dish. Just unbelievable. And there are some other places, lots of other vloggers do all these little gems of where to go to get authentic Thai food. So I'm going to be catching up on some of the YouTube vlogs as well, because it's my comfort zone going to Eat Street. But there's even one at like Top of Soy Lenki on the right, opposite from the LK President, which people shout about as a nice, you know, traditional Thai place to eat. So that's somewhere I want to try as well. Viking Prepper, welcome to the live show. Welcome. I live for this, okay, 100%. Well, good to have you here. Deadly Dingo, how much do you upgrade to business on Nord? Is that Norse? Is it worth it? I don't even think Norse have a business section. I think it's economy and premium. I don't know. I've never flown with them before. What I do know is I will not be doing business class again. I've done it before. I've wasted money. If you think about it, even if it's £500 or £1,000 per leg, that is a good couple of weeks, or maybe a week, depending on your discipline, spending money in Pattaya. Why would I spend it on a flight? And I wish I could tell myself that, my old self that, but it's done now, isn't it? And I did get something from that. I've experienced business class, but I only really needed to have done it once. I think we're on Soy 7 at the minute. Yeah, we are. There's a hook corner. I think Matt TV's bar is opposite Hedonism, easy for me to say, which is here somewhere. So I do find I'm actually wearing the hat. I've actually only got one of these hats. But yeah, there we are, Soy 7. Can't wait just to be walking around Pattaya, and it's only a couple of weeks away. That Flipper Lodge on the left, Flipper House, there is a Flipper Lodge as well. Flipper House was all right. I'm not going to shout about it. Would I stay there again? Nope. There was no natural daylight in the room, but it serves a purpose. It's all relative to how much you're going to pay. I don't think it was expensive for the night. Johnny's Perth, Owl, is there a chance at some point you can do a 5 best non-hassle bars? Yeah, I think me and Michael will try and incorporate it into our bar crawls. So the last vlog we did, it managed to get around 8,000 views actually, which I can't believe because it was littered with technical issues, our bar crawl. And I think we'll just go with it more this time and actually get drunk. I'm always conscious of the camera and the phone and not losing it when all that kind of stuff. But I think we can do a better bar crawl video. As I say, I've got the DJIs prepared. We've got 3 microphones actually. If someone else wants to join, got 3 of these bad boys. I think I can only connect 2 up actually. But anyway, I'm waffling. We'll do a better bar crawl video and we'll try and incorporate some of the best bars as well, because I don't like bars where you get hassled. In fact, one of my pet hates, and I won't mention the bar because that's not fair, it is on Soy 7, is they'll constantly check to see if you finish your drink. It really, honestly, it really winds me up. Like, I just don't like it. I like just to have my drink and if I want another one, then you can ring the bell or you can just wait for another drink. But this whole shaking the bottle to see if you've nearly finished, I don't know, let me know in the comments, does that piss you off? I mean, it really does get to me actually. Not where I get angry, but I just get frustrated with it. Deadly Dingo, Owl, will you go live at Gatwick Airport? I can't do that, mate. I'll be vlogging. I can't do both. I'll be vlogging travel day. Of course, I'm parking at Gatwick Airport. £64 for 3 weeks, which is unbelievable. That's right at the airport as well, in the official Gatwick parking. £64 for 3 weeks is what, £2 a day or something ridiculous. I can guarantee I won't be doing a live show from the airport, but I will be vlogging, and vlogging at the airport always slows you down a little bit. Normally you would just get on to a bus and to the terminal, and this time vlogging it like I did last time, you just have to position your tripod in certain places and get the different shots, and I enjoy it though. It makes it more enjoyable, definitely. Brendan, All the best, Owl. Will you pop into Mac TV's Bar and Soy 7? Yes, I will be doing, mate. Peter Scarlett was in Eat Street yesterday for some Thai food. Excellent stuff. Welsh 3286, always good to have you on the live show. Not long now, Mr. Owl, and your wings will be in Pattaya. Yeah, can't wait. Can't believe it, though, how quick it's gone. Last there in October. So last time we checked, we had 64 likes. And that's where I'm up to with the comments at the minute. Stephen's just said 64 likes. User Richie Sunderland, I went last May, Mark. The weather's okay. Got it rained a couple of times, but not long. I went on the 10th, I'm going back. I think the weather's probably going to be better in like March, April and May. I mean, I was out there in March, April and May this year, and it was scorching. That's the way I like it. I like it where it's almost unbearable. I love it. And I really dislike the rain. So, you know, October was disappointing. I did a vlog there on Soy Lenky, was it? And it was the puddles were certainly filling up. Colin Wellsby, Merry Christmas, Mark. Me and the missus went to Thailand and Vietnam last year for 3 months and wish we were there right now. We had a chat with you on the beach. Have a good time. I remember walking down Beach Road and I just heard, owl. And yeah, you were the lovely couple. I do remember. I love bumping into subscribers when I'm out in Pattaya, so if you do see me, say hello. Blue and Pattaya, do you use the Miracle Lounge on the way out to Bangkok? I have done before, mate. I have used the Miracle Lounge. I was flying, I think it was Thai Airways. I think it's the Miracle one. But it was, yeah, really massive, long, with different kind of restaurants. And then I used the shower and everything. So I have used it before. A lot of it depends on my flight time and what time I get to the airport. If I've only got an hour or two to wait for the flight, I might not. Sometimes I've had a little bit longer and I've gone in there. So, yeah, I've enjoyed it before, mate. It's nice, isn't it, just to freshen up. I think once I spent all day in Pattaya, obviously by the end of that day, you're sweaty and you really want a shower. Got to the airport really needing a shower. But I'm pretty sure on the previous trip, Jojo picked me up in the morning. So I'd already freshened up. So it just depends on the timing. But it was good, a good experience. White Line 123, Qatar is also very decent. Just have to check the price versus Emirates, of course. Coco Road in Pattaya as we speak. Nice one. Hope you're having a good time, mate. Yoz Deals, May is a great time, hot. No crowds. My favourite time won't be going in November. Yeah, I think it is a good time to go in March, April, May, to be fair. David Clark, evening from Oz. Good evening. Occasionally I will bounce from these comments to them comments, but we're working through them. It's a busy live show. A big thank you to everyone who's done Buy Me a Coffee, Super Chat. A big thank you to the moderators as well. We've got Franco in the house. We've got Stephen in the house. It's a busy one. We've got Michael in the house. No me respect, it's as good as Robin Hood and probably better. Apparently the Irish pub at the Avini Hotel is good. Cool. Again, thanks, Scotty PA. Much appreciated, mate. Mac Attack 1969. Happy Christmas, people. 4 more sleeps. Be there New Year's Eve. Wow. How good is that? I mean, I've got 2 weeks to wait. I just keep reminding myself that's not too long at all. Have you met Ozzy in Thailand? Yeah, I've bumped into him before at the Maggie Mays Resort opening day. Yeah. Mike Oven 6223 came back to Boston from Dubai for XMAS, heading back to Pat's on Sunday. Dean Judd, yes, I will be checking out the new bar, mate. Yoz Deals, morning out. Good morning, mate. And guys, definitely recommend Revolt and paying the £10 a month fee. Get lounges for £20. Free Tinder Premium. No, really? I'll look into that. I didn't know you got a free Tinder Premium. I'll look into that, mate. Saying that though, using Tinder in Pattaya is a pain in the arse, isn't it? Really, you're not gonna find true love on Tinder. And I think I've told you before, I arranged a date on Tinder, and put it this way, it wasn't a genuine date, and we soon parted company. Had a walk down Beach Road, and then it all became about money. I'm like, no thank you. But that was a date I arranged, and we met outside the pharmacy at the Avenue. I forget what it's called actually, underneath the Robin Hood. Watson's, is it? Ed My Auditing, or Edem Auditing, do you only go to Pattaya or other parts of Thailand? I definitely, in the 2.5 years, I reckon I could have checked out more. I've been to like Bang Chang, Koh Lan, Hua Hin, Bangkok, obviously Pattaya, but I've not checked out Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Koh Samet, Phuket, Krabi. There's so many places, but the problem I've got with that is why? Why would I want to when I've got everything I need in Pattaya? Hopefully my attitude will change on that, and I'll see a little bit more of Thailand in the future, because I think I'm probably missing out really on certain experiences. But I just get so much from Pattaya. There's so much going on with the channel. I enjoy it. It's got the food, the entertainment, the friends. Hua Hin was good. I went there for a couple of nights, but after a couple of nights on Soy 80, Billabat 94, I was wanting to go back to Pattaya, and unfortunately it was a 5.5 hour journey on a bus that smelt of piss, to be honest. Blue in Pattaya, yes, Boss Taxi is 1k, that includes toll fees, that's reasonable. I pay 1,400 with Jojo, which I'm happy with, because I just like the overall experience with Jojo. It's either Jojo or one of her family who picked me up. White Line 123 says Cloud9 Reloaded is the best place to go if you want a beer and a proper game of pool. Oh, I've never been there. I think I know where it is. That off Soyber Cow, actually? Deaders Dingo, how are you going back on Nick Dean's live show in January? Well, I'll call in there. I don't know if they do. Are they doing live shows at the minute? I don't know. Is it just members only? I do not know. But yeah, why not? I'll go in there and have a beer. Nick and Martin have always been a gentleman to me. I know the interview was very controversial, but it was just an interview. I didn't feel threatened in any way. I quite enjoyed it. But yeah, but I don't know if they're doing live shows for non-members. I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask Nick. It's his channel. Mike Oven 6223. I stayed in the sunshine opposite Flipper in 2009. It was bad then and it's worse now. Oh dear. David Doles 4738. Hello Mark. I would definitely recommend the Tink Up Thai food restaurant on Soyber Cow, opposite LK Metro, and it has no business name but is well worth it. Yeah, alright mate, nice one. The breakfast looks alright in there, to be fair. I think we're getting nearer to the 100 like button. I think I've just seen Stephen's message there. 87 now, mate. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. It's a busy one. We've got over 170 people on the live show. A big hello, by the way. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas if you're watching live, and of course if you're watching on demand. The next trip to Pattaya is 2 weeks away. I might squeeze in a live show next weekend. I'll schedule it. I'll give you plenty of notice, and of course that'll be it. Then the next live show will either be at the Robin Hood or the Cave. And the latest vlog is they said I should cancel my trip. Check it out after the live show. Take a look at it. We talk about all things Pattaya and the reasons why I would or would not consider cancelling it. But I won't spoil it too much for you. Ahmed, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat. I love it when you guys react with party signs and love hearts. I get to see every single one. Yours deals, yeah, when they shake the bottle and pester you for a lady drink, I finish and move on. I couldn't agree more, yours deals. There's no need for it, in my view. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Like, why would you go over and shake the glass? I get some of them probably just trying to be helpful. I am able to look at it from all angles, but it still irritates me. It still irritates me. I'm not going to drink any faster if someone shakes my bottle in a bar. If anything, I'm less likely to return to that bar again. Farang in Thailand, 2498. Welcome to the live show. Have you stayed in LK Metropole? I have, mate. That is a very old worldy, dated hotel, but in a great location, and it serves a purpose, mate. I mean, you walk out there straight into the madness. You've got the Las Vegas, easy for me to say, beer garden, onto Soy Diana. It's just all kind of like dark wood and old school Thai, which some people love. I've stayed there. I've had a comfortable stay there. I don't think you'll see me staying there again. I think because I can get the lights of the Vogue, which is a little bit more modern, lighter, brighter, cheaper, then I'm more likely to stay in other places. But big shout out to the Metropole. I mean, LK Metropole is a legend within itself. It's fair to say. I've only been going Pattaya 2.5 years, but for some people, it's been a massive part of their holidays for many years. I mean, if anyone knows how long it's been around, let me know in the comments. Paponte 65, £10. Thank you, mate. Have a cold one or two. Brilliant. Thank you very much to everyone who's doing a super chat or buy me a coffee. It all goes in the Pattaya fund. Brilliant stuff. Davy Clark, evening from Oz. I'll trust you had a Merry Christmas. Yeah, really good. On my other, well, I've started a second channel, you may know, called the Worst Review Channel. And I posted a picture of my Christmas dinner on there yesterday. I wasn't going to vlog it. Who wants to see me make a Christmas dinner? But yeah, it's a new one. It's about a week old, that channel. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a link in the chat to that channel so you can take a look in your own time. There we go. May's a great time, hot, and the hotels are cheap, no crowds. My favourite time, won't be doing November or to April anymore. Fair enough, mate. I think it's funny that, isn't it? Because I love Pattaya, and of course, if I was living there, then you just crack on. You don't worry about high season, low season. You don't worry about the weather because you're there. You just put up with it. But, you know, being a holiday maker to Pattaya, I am going to do my best to avoid Songkran. I'm going to do my best to avoid rainy season from now on because it's a different experience I've found going when it's hot and it's nice. I mean, when I was over there in March, April and May, blue sky, 38 degrees, unbearably hot, but I loved it. Amazing. There in October, it was dark, it was grey, it was wet, it was flooded. And obviously Songkran, I've already touched on what a pain that was. I did celebrate it for a couple of days. I get it's the Thai celebration and I got involved, but it just went on for too long. It was like 13, 14 days. James Johnny, good morning everyone. Happy Christmas to you. Of course, Boxing Day, of course, is still Christmas. And I thought we'd get maybe 50, 60 people on this live today. I thought a lot of you might be in bed with hangovers, but we've got over 170 people on the live show. Brilliant stuff. Jason Finch, what about the bar? Well, my mate slash the potential investor is actually out in January. Is coming out, so that'll be interesting. We'll see if we can do a little video. We had a chat the other day actually about him coming on camera. So that'll be good, because of course the bar situation, it was his money and it'd be his bar and I'd be backing it through YouTube. That was very clear all along, and you know, he's decided not to go ahead with that for lots of reasons. Don't fancy it. The numbers don't stack up, plus many other things, you know. A bar's only good if you've got a good team there, and it's difficult, isn't it, getting the team and all of that. So there's a number of reasons why he decided not to, but he is out in January, and I have asked him would he come on a vlog, and he's well, initially it was nah, it's all right. Now it's kind of, he might be up for it. So you might see him on a vlog in January, and maybe we can have a chat about the whole research into the bar situation. David Clark, leave that until we retire over there. Make hay while the sun shines. Oops, just lost my comments. Owl, your new worst review channel is a fun to watch. Great new one. Are you expanding beyond food? Also, your health is your wealth. We'll look forward to your vlog. Yeah, I mean, the worst review channel, I don't take myself too seriously. I'm going to be doing a couple of drive-through, easy for me to say, vlogs in the next coming days. And we'll see how it goes. If it continues to grow, I'll continue to make the videos. If not, we'll scrap it. Because there's no point doing it if people are not watching it. But it seems to be the opposite at the moment. It seems to be, for a new channel, you know, to get in the views, even though we're only talking hundreds and not thousands, it's doing all right for a new channel. But I'm keeping an eye on it. And there will be vlogs coming out on the worst review channel in the next coming days. Probably me going through a drive-through, having something. But yeah, I won't be having fast food every day, because health is wealth. Couldn't agree more, mate. I can't be having a Mackie D's every day for the sake of YouTube. That is for definite. White lime, yeah, potentially, mate. Not really my thing, that, to be honest. Monkfish Masher, will the Vogue safe take a laptop? No. No, it won't. Nom Yai Inspector, I tried Hungry Hippo for the first time and the food was good. Yeah, it is good though, isn't it? We actually got the bangers for the meetup night from the Hungry Hippo. In fact, I can't claim I did actually, it was Rinda. So Rinda and her husband own the cave where we do the meetup nights, and she went out of her way to get the big bangers from the Hungry Hippo for the meetup night. So if you're watching, Rinda, thank you very much. And I know for the next meetup night on the 16th of January, 8 PM at the cave, there's going to be some food on as well. Her husband, the owner of the cave, is actually a member of the channel, which is brilliant. White Line 123, Cloud9 is opposite the hospital on Macau. The small road between the two custom motorbike shops. Yeah, I know what you mean. I will check it out. Dave Clark, honestly, mate, I can't. Cricket, I can't even watch that for a minute without falling asleep, buddy. But I hope you enjoy it. We all have our own hobbies and interests, don't we? But yeah, cricket is definitely not for me. Manny 1969, Mr. Owl, do you use eSIM in Thailand? I do, mate. I have got the physical Thai SIM card as well as the English, but the phone has the ability to switch it to an eSIM on that number. I do have my same Thai number as well, which is the same number I've used from the start, which is linked to my Thai driving license and my DTV visa. Everything's linked to my telephone number, so I just keep the same one. Nom Yai Inspector, sometimes the mama-san orders the ladies to check the beer you've had. Yeah, I do appreciate that some of the staff are under pressure, and that leads to some of them checking customer drinks to see if they want another one. So I can see it from all angles, and you know they're under pressure because they've got targets. So I'm not just looking at it one way. Yes, it's annoying when someone checks the drink. So really, it's the people above, you know, the owners of the bar. So for example, if the Perch was an actual bar, I would say to my team, Mama Sam, bar manager, under no circumstances do you rush that customer. Under no circumstances do you shake their bottle to see if they want another drink. Just be vigilant. If it's obvious they want another drink, maybe they're waving at you, they've rang the bell, whatever it be, then fair enough. But don't pressurise people, because they just won't come back. So it just needs to start at the top and work its way down. Deadly Dingo says, Owl, who got best bar, Hacienda or M&M bar? I don't know, mate. Not really for me to say. I've played a bit of pool in the M&M bar. It's not my best bar in Pattaya. I mean, I'd have to go up there with the cave because of the memories I've got there. But and what makes a good bar? This is it, isn't it? On the one hand, it's the team and the staff. On the other hand, it's, you know, it could be drinks prices, it could be location, it could be a combination of all of it. Russ5200 says January is depressing in the UK. Best time to go to Pattaya. Yeah, a lot of people struggle with January blues, don't they? Kerry White 739 up the Pattaya Owl. Will be in Pattaya in mid-January. Looking forward to the cave meetup. Nice one, Kerry. Looking forward to seeing you at the meetup. Dean Judd, mate, your new channel while watching you eat Greggs. I live in Australia for the last 13 years and wanted to get a flight back just for Greggs sausage rolls. Well, hopefully you can save on the flight now, mate, and just watch the vlog. But yeah, I mean, the Greggs. I'm not going to talk too much about the other channel on this channel, but I didn't expect the Greggs frozen to taste literally as if I've just walked into Greggs. It was a surprise. Toby Price, the cost of entertainment in Pattaya is mad now. Yeah, well, this I've heard it. You got more for your buck back in the day, I think, didn't you? Paul Wilson, Mark, I booked my flight direct north from Manchester. I've been curious about the airline and a little apprehensive, same as me, looking forward to your vlog. And this is it, mate. I have no idea what it's going to be like, this North Atlantic Airlines. But in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to find out either the good way or the hard way. Paul Cannon, Mark, why don't you 6 months in England, 6 months in Thailand? It's all down to finances, mate. It comes down to finances. Obviously, health matters as well. You know, if I was in Thailand, actually, and I needed some operation or something like that, the money isn't there for it. Never mind the entertainment and day-to-day living. So, yeah, earning my money in England, I couldn't do 6 months off, unless I found a job which would allow me to do that, which, you know, there isn't many, I don't think. So, yeah, it'll be holidays. It'll be holidays to Pattaya for the Owl. Robin Blackburn 2880, welcome to the live show. Warren Buffet, retiring 31st of December, putting all his Pat's beer bars on the market, apparently. No, never heard of him, mate. The cost of entertainment in Pattaya is mad. Good old days, good fun, but older. Paul Wilson 2600. Mark, I booked my flight direct north. I've read that one already. See, I'm catching up with the comments. There we go. It's always a sign that I'm catching up with comments when I've just read some off the screen and they're here in front of me. So that's good. So if you've got any comments, recommendations, you want to add to the live show, drop it on now, because I'm almost up to date. And just to prove that, Stephen, the moderator, has just said we're on 103 likes at 28 minutes past 10 in the morning. Thank you very much, mate. So we've smashed the target there. The target is always 100 likes. I think we got 250 likes on the live show from the cave, so I'm looking forward to doing the live shows from the cave again. And I'll have to try and keep any swearing to an absolute minimum, because I think YouTube told me off last time, or they demonetised one of the live shows because of all the F-bombs. I'm not much of a swearer, but when you drink for a few hours on a live show, your filter goes out the window. Right, I'm going to refresh my page for the first time in the live show. And we've been going an hour and a half, non-stop. Big thank you to all the moderators. we get into a little bit of a routine. Usually about this hour and a half point, I've caught up with comments. So my plan for the rest of the day later on is I'm going to go for a 50-minute to an hour walk. I'm then going to jump in the car, and I might go and see if I can film a vlog for that second channel. Some kind of drive-through somewhere, maybe. Doesn't always work. Got to be in the right frame of mind. Got to be hungry as well, and got to be hungry. Toby Adventures 2179. Are the entertainment and staff impressed that you're a YouTuber? No, people couldn't give the monkeys, really, mate. No, not at all. I mean, I've met some good friends and stuff, and I don't think they are friends just because I'm on YouTube. Some of them don't even ask. Right, let's see how many likes we've got. There we are, Beach Road in all its beauty. Well, we've got 106 likes. That'll do. That's all right, isn't it? 106 likes, but if you haven't hit the like button, feel free to do it. Let's do a little bit of a recap of where we're at. So the trip is coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll try and squeeze out a live show next week. I've got a busy weekend next weekend, so I'll make sure I look into what I need to do and then schedule it in so I can jump on and do a good 1-2 hour live for you without rushing. And then that'll be it. The next live show will be in Pattaya, either the Robin Hood or it'll be at the cave. And the next vlog will highly likely, and I've said this before, highly likely be travel day, which is Gatwick. Yeah, Gatwick. Apparently there's a couple of terminals there, north and south. Never flown from Gatwick before. Not a clue what it's going to be like. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things. Same with Norse as well. I've heard some people have a great flight and some people being messed around. So we'll have to see. Ham Cheese is in the chat. Hey, Owl. How are you doing? Any connection to the ham and cheese toast at 7-Eleven? Deadly Dingo, Owl, if your channel takes off in January, will you consider your move again? No, I've learnt my lesson. Deadly Dingo. I can just afford... can I afford? Probably not. To go to Pattaya on holiday as much as I do. No, I can't. But I can, I can't afford to live there. I am back into the pension, knuckling down, thinking longer term. So, it'll be very much going... to Pattaya on holidays. I'd love to be able to live in Pattaya. If I could afford to live, enjoy the entertainment and cover any medical costs, of course I'd consider it, but I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Franco, I'll be there 1st of Feb. You going to be there still? There's a potential, mate, but that'll be right at the end of the trip. That's a shame. You can't come a week before or something like that, mate. Lucky enough, we've had a pizza and we've had beers before, but yeah, you might just catch me. We'll try and arrange something if you're not too jet lagged, mate. You might just catch me and we'll have a beer or something. But yeah, that'll be right at the end. I'll probably be a bit of a state by that point as well after 3 weeks in Pattaya. Toby Price, you should try a trip to Udon Thani, a bit of entertainment, much cheaper than Pattaya. I would like to go to Udon Thani. I really would. I really would. I think longer term, I'd actually like to meet Mrs. Owl in somewhere out of Pattaya. There we have it. I would actually at some point like to meet Mrs. Owl. Udon Thani could be the place. I really would like to go out to like a village out of Pattaya and experience that, because there's so much. If you think about the £28,000 I've spent over 2.5 years, 5 or 6 trips, Pattaya, because I love it, but I've not really experienced, say, a couple of days in a village or this, that and the other. I think the furthest I've gone is Hua Hin. And I do see that as something I really want to improve. When I get the other shit sorted, you know, like the health and the finances. I would like to 100% experience more than just Pattaya, even if it's just for a few days and then return to Pattaya. Isan, yeah, why not? Michael's saying, I'll have a few beers with you, Franco. Yeah, Michael's actually out there a little bit earlier than I am, I think, mate. When do you fly, Michael? You don't have to give the exact date. You've told me a couple of times, but I forgot, mate. I know you're there. I think you're there before me, aren't you? But say we do get to meet Franco, we'll arrange something, even if it's just a coffee. Do you know what I mean? Be good to see you again, mate. Brex Pat Farang 3780. I live in a village near Udon Thani. It's great. Nice one. Monk Fisher, see they have no filming sides inside the Robin Hood. Do you film from outside? I film inside as well. I mean, Max has never had an issue with me filming. I don't go around and put it in people's face when they're trying to eat a lasagna. I've done live shows, and I've done live shows from inside the Robin Hood. I've done vlogs from inside the Robin Hood. I've done live shows from the perch outside. And, well, initially I did ignore the sign. I didn't see it, and then I ignored it. And then eventually I had a chat with Max, and he's like, yeah, I mean, absolutely, mate. Yeah, you can film it all you want. So, yeah, no issues there, mate. Ham Cheese, why am I blocked? Well, if you blocked Ham Cheese, why can I see your message? Is Ham Cheese a second account and we block you on the other one? And we don't block lightly, mate. Dean Judd, Mrs. Owl ruins the channel. Well, there isn't a Mrs. Owl yet, mate, but it might be one for the future. Everything ends at some point, mate, doesn't it? So, you know, does it end with me walking down a road with Mrs. Owl hand in hand, and that's the last ever vlog? Who knows? But we're not there yet. We've got a trip coming up in January. Happy New Year, Owl. Hope 2026 brings you many new purchases. Love that. Thank you very much. Welcome to the live show. Oh dear. I mean, the thing is with trolls, I mean, literally, you know, come on, trolls. You know, if you want to have a go, if you want to chat, if you want to drop a comment, anything like that, go for it. I don't limit it to subscribers only. But if you say anything completely ridiculous, then we'll just block you. You know, I used to have it on subscriber only, but nice one, Franco. Oh, what, actually, have you just blocked Ham Cheese? Because I think he was just asking, was he blocked? Did he? Have you just? If you have blocked Ham Cheese, is there a reason, Franco? Remember, we don't block lightly. I think he was just asking if he was blocked, unless he's done something I've not seen, in which case I apologise, mate. Pork Chop, who's the wallet in the helmet behind you? Is that it, mate? Are you talking about me wearing a helmet? Michael, I fly 2 days after you, actually, mate. I'll book there for 5 weeks. There you go. So you can meet up with Franco at the back end of it. You always end up going longer than me, mate. Fair play to you. I like your routine. I know towards the back end of your holiday, Michael, you tend to go for more higher end hotels to ease yourself back into reality. Dazza says, less beard makes you look younger and lighter. Oh, thank you, mate. That's nice. And now I can just refresh the page. I can't believe we've got 170 people on the live show. I thought we'd get maybe 60 on. I thought Boxing Day people probably in bed eating turkey or something. But yeah, it's a busy one. I mean, it's taken me 1 hour and 40 to catch up with the comments. Paul Mill Ward 7009. Thailand is very good to visit. Just need more patience out of the tourist areas. Franco, he was asking a stupid question. Oh dear. I do love these live shows. I do love these live shows. I was watching you recently and you were talking about your finances. Have you been able to sort things out? No, I'm still knuckling down, earning, paying into a pension, still in my overdraft. Can I really afford the next trip? Probably not, but I'm going, I'm committed. The North Atlantic Airways flight is already booked. The accommodation at the Vogue is paid for and booked. Flights paid for and booked. The only thing I've got to pay now is 16,000 baht to the Vogue for the first 2 weeks, because the third week is paid for, and then the rest is spending money. So it's going to be tight, but I'm committed. I'm committed, and we're going to go all in. Saying that, when I'm out there, I'm going to be a little bit more conscious of what I spend to get a bit of longevity. A 3 weeks holiday, don't forget. So I can't be having blowouts on a ridiculous level. So no, I haven't sorted everything out, is the short answer, mate. Mr. Owl, your Thai language up the visits and rural areas would be more fun. Absolutely. Practicing the Thai. Swadee Kap Sabai Mai. I think it'll be Swadee Bee Mai in January. Happy New Year. I like the one when I'm walking down the street and they're shouting Bai Nai, which is where you go. And I go Du Len, this way. I just love it. I look on Google before I go out on a few sayings and then I practice them out on the streets. And the reaction from the Thai people, the massage ladies, whoever it be, when you say a little bit of Thai, they're like, ooh. And you get some good feedback and they want to then engage in a conversation. I mean, something as simple as Sabai Mai, and then they ask you the same and you can go Sabai Di. The little things make me happy. David, Bangkok is worth seeing. The river trip, the Royal Palace and the markets. Yeah, Bangkok, I've been there a few times, but I've only really stayed around Nana. There's so much of Bangkok that I need to see. I could probably spend months there and explore all the areas around Bangkok because it's a great network, like the BTS all the way around. So I can never claim to have been to Bangkok fully. I mean, staying at Nana Plaza for a couple of nights before you go to Pattaya is nowhere near. I did once get the little BTS to Siam shopping mall. That's as far as I've gone out. But there's all sorts of rooftop bars and everything in Bangkok, isn't there? And if you've not checked out the latest vlog, check it out after this vlog. It's they've told me to cancel, and we have a conversation about it. That's cancelling the trip. So if you've not seen it out, open up another tab or check it out after the live show. Coco Road. You speak Thai good, Mr. Owl. I will stop. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I take the compliment and the order. There you go. David Dasher, welcome to the live show. Big Phil 67, hi Owl. If you go to Thailand again in 2026, will you risk going on a visa exemption? No. When I go to Thailand in 2026, i.e. the January trip in 2 weeks, I'll be entering on the Destination Thailand DTV visa. I've got about 4 years and so many months left on that visa. It's a 5-year multi-entry 6-month stamp each time. So I'll be going in on the DTV, which will give me a stamp for 6 months, even though I won't be using that. And that also allows me to do the whole YouTubing thing, work remotely as a digital nomad, as a YouTuber in Pattaya, even though it's controversial. Will the DTV visa be around in the future? Don't know. Probably not. I mean, I've paid £300 for a 5-year visa. Obviously, you can imagine some people are not happy with that because they pay, wow, the elite visa. Jesus, I think that's tens of thousands of pounds, isn't it? Well, why do you need 2 cars? Well, it's just, yeah, having a backup is handy. They're only cheap runabouts, my cars, by the way. They're not, You know, even the Audi's a high mileage diesel worth a couple of grand. So yeah, they serve a purpose. Having a backup is always good. David Dasher, hey, I hope you had a great Christmas. It was great, mate. Yeah, I cooked Christmas dinner yesterday, so I had way too much turkey, and I've got lots of turkey left in the oven. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Is your spending still around £3 for 3 weeks? On a 2-week trip, it's £3, £2 entertainment, £1 flight and accommodation. On a 3-week trip, I don't really know the numbers. It should be 4,000, which is 1,000 flight and hotel and 3,000 on entertainment. But I don't think I'm going to be spending £3,000 on entertainment because the money's not there. So I'm going to have to. On the one hand, I want to be a 2-week, 3-week millionaire. On the other hand, I've got to cut down a little bit in order to last the 3 weeks. It'll be interesting, put it that way. But the flight's booked, the hotel's booked. It's too late to make any changes to that. So we're going for it, mate. Franco, I was looking at the Norse flights. Are they linked with British Airways? As half of the trip is Norse and the other is British, as they do business class. I don't know, mate. It's a direct flight from London Gatwick. A direct flight with Norse. And my understanding is that's a Norse aircraft. A Dreamliner with Norse writing on it. I don't think British Airways come into it. It's not a connecting flight, but I might be wrong. Wow, I can't believe it. We've got 193 people on this live show. I wasn't expecting this today. I mean, I really thought maybe 60 because people would be in bed with hangovers and, turkey overdose. You speak good Thai. Thank you very much. Franco, brilliant. Hope to see you soon in and around Pattaya. Yeah, he's a good guy. We've got Michael, Franco on the live show, as well as Stephen as well. 3 of the moderators. Damon helped out a lot the other day, and so did Wolf. So team of 5 moderators, and boy, will I need you guys in Pattaya for the live shows. Yogman21, hi Owl. Do you play any golf while you're in Pattaya? They got some great courses. I wouldn't mind a game of golf, by the way. I wouldn't mind a game of golf. I'm capable of hitting a ball. I'm by no means a great golfer. I don't think I've got an handicap of any kind, but I'm up for it as long as I'm not too hungover, drunk, or it's too hot. So, yeah, if anyone fancies the game, just let me know. Big Phil, my bad, I forgot about the DTV. Yes, mate. If I was to go in and just do a visa exempt, I would actually lose the DTV visa. It's that brutal. I've got to present my DTV to keep it. I can't enter Thailand any other way without losing the destination Thailand visa. Back up for band, and thank you for keeping the genre alive and kicking. Thank you, mate. Owl, did you manage to make any progress with your Thai bank account? Well, not really. It's still there on the app. It's called a savings account, and they're taking 300 baht as an annual fee off me very shortly, but I'm unable to use it. What I might do when I'm over there, if I can be bothered, is go to a Bangkok bank and just get it closed down so they're not taking 300 baht every year. But when you're on holiday and you've got the option of doing, having a massage or a brekkie or bumming around, why would you want to go and find a bank? And the thing is, the bank where I opened up the account has closed down at the top of Soi 6. So the original branch is not even there anymore. Dean, do you know Brent? I don't, mate, no. Deadly Dingo, Owl, how much cash spending money are you taking on this trip? Good question, mate. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to have oh God, I don't know. I'm in my overdraft, so it's going to be a tough gig. Maybe instead of £3 available, maybe a couple. It's going to be tight, but I'm honest about that. It is what it is. I've overdone it on my trips to Pattaya, and even though I've had some great times and great memories, I've definitely overspent. £28,000 in 2.5 years. Well, it's ridiculous. I didn't need to do the business class there, or do that trip in December 23, which was just overpriced. So yeah, some kind of regrets there, but great memories, but lessons learned for the future, that is for sure. Blue in Pattaya, you can still have a great time on £100 a day mark. Some days maybe spend less and add it to the next day's budget. Yeah, fair play, mate. And I know that is the case as well. I've been out there and I have spent as little as 40-50 quid in a day. So yeah, good point, mate. And I know you like drinking at the Marquee Bar on Soy Bacau, and I think we started the drinks there, Michael, didn't we, last time? So we might do the same again. We'll have a beer for you there, mate. I think that's one of your favourites. Paul ABC 8637, limit the pharmacy tabs and it's easy to get carried away spending. I don't think I've ever used a pharmacy in Pattaya. Not needed to. Oh, no, I did actually. I needed some cream for a mosquito bite. I did. And in the end, they ended up using some alcohol on it at the Happy Bar on Soy Lenki. I was really struggling. I was out and about. My leg was bleeding with the mosquito bite, and they treated me at the Happy Bar. They did some stuff to it, put alcohol on it, and within 2 days, it had healed. Could not believe it. I literally just trusted the lady at the Happy Bar to do it, because it was a mess. The mosquito bites. They were either mosquito bites or bed bugs, and I can't believe it. We've just hit 200 people on a live show from England. A big hello, everyone. If you're watching, happy Christmas on this Boxing Day special. If you'd give us a cheeky thumbs up, it will really help the owl algorithm. And I thought we'd get 50-60 people on, because you'd be in bed with a hangover. But wow, big numbers. Almost the cave numbers. Paul ABC, well, yeah, you could do that. I've never done that before, mate. Well, the reason why, Mr. Key, is I spent way too much on holidays to Pattaya. That's the bottom line. I'd be a lot wealthier financially if I didn't go to Pattaya, but then I'd be a lot poorer in terms of my experiences in life, because the last 2.5 years going to Pattaya, I know I've only been doing YouTube a year, but I've been going Pattaya 2.5. I've just been amazing. And a lot of guys I speak to, and a lot of you guys who follow the channel, have been going Pattaya for 30, 40 years. So I'm the first person to admit I'm new to it. I don't think I'll be around in 30, 40 years. I think that's highly impossible. But I'm enjoying my Pattaya time right now as a 40-year-old bald single owl. Right, let's refresh the page. Let's see where we are on the live show. $123 likes. Should we set a new target and go for 150 likes? What do you reckon? Lavi Q says Thailand is toast. What do you mean by that, mate? DLNVA, when do you think you will go again after your January trip? How often in 2026? Don't give up on the dream. It's a great question, mate. And for the first time, I actually don't know where it's going to go after the January trip. Of course, I booked the October and the January trip pretty much at the same time. I don't know. I think what we will do is talk about it when I'm in Pattaya, maybe on a live show or a vlog, and we'll see. A lot of it comes down to health, having a bit of a fatty liver, finances, being in the overdraft and overspent. All of these things matter. So knuckling down, earning, paying into a pension, thinking longer term, I don't know. Is it possible there will be another trip in 2026? Easy for me to say. After the January trip, it's possible. It's not a no, but I need to get my shit in order, really, for there to be a second trip in 2026. If you look at 2025, the first year of the channel, I was in Pattaya in January. I was in Pattaya in March, April, a little bit of May, October. I mean, that is a lot, isn't it? And I'm starting 2026 going in January. And I can tell you what, I cannot do January, February, March, April, May, October again because I literally wouldn't. Well, I'll be bankrupt. Let's face it. Right, any comments, any questions? We've got 200 people on the live show. Drop it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll pop the comments back on the screen. I forgot about them. There we go. Kungs is very good. And I tell you what is very good as well. And I know a lot of you guys may know this already, but I've experienced it Devonshire for one of their shepherd's pies. I mean, it's one of them moments where I went for a shepherd's pie at the Devonshire on Soy Lenky, and I didn't vlog it. I just wanted to sit down and eat my tea. And it was absolutely delicious, to the point where I was halfway through it and I'm like, I wish I vlogged it. I wish I vlogged it. And that's a Devonshire on Soy Lenky shepherd's pie. It was as if like a family member had made it. It was kind of warm, comforting, really, really good. Blue and Pattaya, King Kong on soy honey for burgers. Yeah, nice one, mate. I saw Mark did a vlog on that, didn't he? I'll have to check that out, mate. Just catching up with the comments. Yeah, so I hope, Mr. Key, that answers your question, because I spent too much on holidays to Pattaya, so there you go. Mr. Stant, welcome to the live show. I am going to go to Matt TV's bar. Alan Ryan, 3660, welcome to the live show. Blue in Pattaya, Sod Mark. Check yours. So Alan Ryan, 3660, hi Mark, we're flying out on the 13th of January, see you at the cave on the 23rd. Brilliant stuff, because of course the meetup nights are the 16th, 23rd and 30th of January. Looking forward to it, and I'll be doing a live show from the cave at 5 p.m. Thai time. And the actual meetup will be 8 p.m. But don't be worried about being on camera at the meetup. I don't film the meetup nights. I do my live show. Only if you was to walk, say, behind me, there isn't really much reason to do that, then you won't be on camera. I don't put the camera in people's face. Australia H6N, I love your content. Thank you very much. Mary and Jimbo, always good to have you on the live show. All right, Marky, happy Crimbo Arcade. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, mate. To both of you. Australia said, would be good to see you drop a few pounds, feel better and lighter. I agree. Nominee Spectre, I went a few times to Kung's. They do different flavour sodas, and they also do different flavoured bangers, more importantly. And they're nice. You can go in there just for a sausage butty. Doesn't have to be anything big or dramatic. Sausage butty on a Lincolnshire sausage. What a treat. DLNVA, ever thought of becoming a bar manager? Not really, mate. I think I've certainly, the honest answer is, of course I've considered it, but the money isn't going to be there for what I'd want and what I need, mate. I think earning my money in England is where it needs to be, and spending it in Pattaya also. And for the person who said there's that Wally in the hat again, well, there you go. You've got another shot of the Wally in the hat. Lovely comment. Happy Christmas to you. Dave the Dasher, I've been going Pattaya since 1994. Wow. David Doles, 4738. Not getting involved in rounds of drinks and getting your own check bins helps Yeah, I mean, I never really get involved anyway in rounds of drinks. It just gets complicated. I think if everyone just sorts out their own beer, that works. I mean, occasionally if I'm out in Candy Club with Michael, because you pay for your drink in Candy Club, you don't have a bin, is we'll do that in rounds. Just nice and straightforward. I'll get one, you get one, I get one, you get one. And that's always worked for me and Michael, so I'm up for doing that again. Whatever's easiest, but if there's a big group of you, I always find it can get complicated. Paul ABC8637, welcome to the live show. It's a busy live show. We've had over 200 people on, and the comments have been non-stop for over 2 hours, and we keep going. And your question is, where does your favourite burger in Pattaya? I'm not a huge fan of Prime, but you know what? The smash burger at Prime was all right. I went there a couple of years ago. It was nice. Hunger Pangs on Soy Lenki was delicious. I've done a vlog on that. Check it out. It'll be in the archive somewhere. I am going to look into creating better playlists. That came up on the last live show. Obviously, with being Christmas Day, I didn't get around to it. But yeah, Hunger Pangs is up there. I can't really say actually on the live which is my best place to have a burger, because I honestly don't know I've had that many. Obviously, it's not McDonald's. It's not Prime Burger for me. Hunger Pangs, yeah. There's also one I've not checked out, which I'm going to try and fit into the 3-week trip. And that is it Mano's Burgers? Something like that. I've heard good things and seen vlogs on that. So maybe we'll check that out as well. And I know Blue and Pattaya mentioned one as well. So lots of places, but I don't want to be having burgers every day. I don't want to be having them every day. I'm looking more forward to a chicken Penang and a chicken Pad Thai more than anything. Probably less of the Penangs as well, actually. They're quite fatty, aren't they? Creamy. Kung's is pretty good for burgers as well. Yeah, good shout. I've never had a burger in Kung's. Jay Smith, welcome to the live show. All right, Owl, Swaddy Cap, Sabaidi Mai. Tree Town was pumping last night. Nice one. King Kong Soy Honey. Owl, have you sold your Triumph? I haven't, mate. I'm not even going to attempt to sell it in December. I'm not going to bother. Jay Smith, that pumping was good. Nom Yai Inspector 2. I went a few times to Kung's for food. They do different flavour. Soda's really refreshing. I love Kung's. I love it. I've not always loved it. I've liked it, but I've loved it since I've moved into the Vogue. It's just so convenient. It's so comforting. It's like a little cafe in Manchester or London. And it's just easy. Really easy, really friendly, really affordable. Once you finish, you pop out onto Soy Lenki. If you've got your motorbike, you just jump on it and off you go. You could go left, down Soy Bacau. You can go right, down Soy Diana. Or you just happy memories. The butterflies are starting, guys. The butterflies are starting. Yeah, the meetup night is at the Cave Tree Town. There isn't a cave in OK Metro anymore. I've just got rid of a moron myself. I don't usually do it. Some people come on here with like just an agenda. I love your content. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to refresh the page, see where we're up to with the likes. We've set a new target of 150. Well, we've got 131 likes. We've got 200 people on the live show. Help me get to 150 likes. That'd be awesome, because we all know what it helps. It helps the owl algorithm. Wayne, yeah, I was born in Oldham, mate. That is my link. When you look at Mark in M&M Bar, does it make you want to open a bar? Well, I want to open a bar, but I've not got the money to do it. And probably even not the knowledge to do it as well, if we're being entirely honest. And have I got the capability of getting a team of people? That's the hardest thing. A bar without the team isn't a bar, is it? So probably not. Zero and all of that. But I was up for it. If my mate, and you'll probably meet my mate on the vlogs in January, he's out there and he said he's up for being on camera. So my mate's last investor, if he was up for it, I would have gone with it. I would have gone with it and promoted it and helped him promote it. But there's never any pressure from me. If he don't fancy it, for all the reasons I've mentioned, return on investment, getting the staff, doesn't fancy it, then I'll back him on that. That's fine. There's never any pressure. But if he ever changes his mind in the future, I'll be waiting. Dean, I haven't been to Wet Spot in Pattaya. No, I haven't, mate. Back up for band. Hunger Pang is okay, but nothing special. I really enjoyed it, actually, and I know Hunger Pangs is the same group as Kung's, Chomps, etc. So I'm a big fan. Saying that though, the Hungry Panda off Soy Excite really does give Chomps a run for its money on the English American style Chinese, I have to say. The amount of times I've had that Chinese food at Chomps, it's nice, it's great late night Chinese, English Chinese takeaway food. Hunger Pangs is just outstanding. Not Hunger Pangs, Hungry Panda is outstanding. I've actually done a vlog on it. If you've not seen it, check it out in the archives. Off the scale in terms of Chinese. Probably better than I've had from a Chinese over here in England. Nom Inspector, I don't know. I think they probably do a bit of Thai food as well. But to be fair, you could get it delivered from across the way anyway at Kung's. Tommy Landry, big up the Owls, thank you. Deadly Dingo, Owl, can you go live on Soy 6? Yeah, you can imagine YouTube would have a fit on that. I mean, literally, you mention that soy on anything, the YouTube come down like a ton of bricks on it. Even a daytime walk. Unbelievable. Owl, do you eat off the street carts? I did once when I had a few beers on Tree Town. There's a fried chicken man on there. I had some chicken nuggets. But in terms of the Thai food, not really, no. I think the closest I get to eating authentic Thai food is at like Eat Street kind of place. Jeremy Simpson, hello Al, watching with my friends Ruben and Ayaz. How are you doing? Welcome to the live show. Happy Christmas to you. Are you having a chippy today? With Sharky? No, I'm not having a chippy tonight. I've got some turkey left over, so I might be having turkey sandwiches. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of a chippy, actually. I don't mind a chippy now and again, but certainly not every week, every month, believe it or not. I've been having a lot of Thai takeaways, chicken pad thais and that kind of stuff while being in England. Right, everyone. Well, what a big live show. Over 200 people. We're almost at 150 likes, which is the target. Any comments, recommendations, drop it as always in there and I'll do my best to respond. And, well, I'm half tempted to start wrapping things up. We've gone over the 2-hour mark. It feels a shame to end a live show when we've got just under 200 people on. But I have got some exercise to do today. And I might actually be filming for the second channel this afternoon. That is called The Worst review channel. It's a baby. It's a new channel. It's about a week old, and I might be doing some filming for that this afternoon. So I'll put a link below in the comments to that. Check it out. If it continues to go all right, I'll keep doing them. If it's a flop, if it really does become the worst review channel on YouTube, then I'll ditch it. But we're only a week in, so I've got to give it a little bit of time to grow. And I think initially it's doing better than PATTAYAOWL did at the beginning in terms of views, but we'll have to see. Elvis has just joined the party. Better late than never, mate. But don't forget, if you have just joined the live show, you can watch it back on demand. I'll make sure it's uploaded to YouTube. Elvis Presley says, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered the building. Please, everyone, smash the like button. It helps the algorithm. Thank you very much. Always good to have you on the live show. Tell you who we've not had on today, Thai Fan, who usually sings his little song. You never know, he might come on in the last few minutes. So usually when I start the goodbye process, the numbers start to drop a little bit. I mean, we're still at 170. 168. What's going to happen? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? If you could hit the like button on the way out, that would be awesome. I will respond to any last comments or questions. But my walk and turkey is calling. It's Boxing Day. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope you've had a great day yesterday and continue to have a great Christmas today, Boxing Day. Wolf's in the house. How are you doing, mate? Always good to see you. Thanks to everyone who sent me a buy me a coffee super chat. Perhaps you've just watched, which is awesome as well. And check out the latest vlog if you've not already. In terms of the next live show, I'm going to try and squeeze one out next weekend. But when I've had a look at my diary and planned something, I'll book in a schedule, so look out for that. That'll be the last live show in England before my trip to Pattaya. I've got a busy weekend next week, so I need to make sure I get a 2-hour slot where I can definitely do it and not have to cancel, because I don't like cancelling like I did the other day, but sometimes you've got to do it. So yeah, I'm going to start wrapping things up. If you want to say your goodbyes, last questions, comments, drop them in the comments. Maybe you're a troll and you want to have a go before you go back to your basement. Whatever it is, drop it now and let's have a little look. Rob Rowley, thanks, buddy. Thank you, mate. David UK 4560, hi Mark, I went to Pattaya in November following your October trip. You inspired me to do it. Flew with Norse, stayed at the Vogue, had a belting holiday, and thank you. And I averaged around £150 a day. Dave UK 4560, the perfect comment, mate. Thank you very much. I love going to Pattaya on holiday. I love making the vlogs, but if it inspires people to follow their dream or their holiday dream as well, and it helps with the trip itself in terms of hotel and flights, that is a win-win. Thanks for subscribing to the other channel, much appreciated. I will try and get through the last comments rather than leaving any out. So we're dropping down from 200, 170, 150. This is what usually happens as I start to wrap things up. But if you could hit the like button on the way out, that would be awesome. Thanks for subscribing to the other channel, much appreciated. Thanks to everyone who's hitting the love heart. I've got 100 love hearts literally popping up in front of me. Brilliant stuff. How many drinks do you usually drink on an average session? When I get to about 7 bottles, I start to wobble. Time for some food at 7. Thank you to the moderators, by the way. Big hello. Shout out to Stephen, Michael, Franco, Wolf, Damon for the other day. The 5 Musketeers. Thank you very much. I'm going to need your help when I'm doing my live shows in Pattaya in a couple of weeks. Amazing. It's been a big live. As I said, I was only expecting 50, 60 people, and we've had over 200 people on. It's been a biggie. It's been a Boxing Day bash for sure. Deadle Dingo, I don't think Hooters is even there anymore. Jay Smith, I've been to 2-hour meetups. He smashes the beers at a rough estimate of 20 bottle beers a session. Really, really. I probably drink more at a meetup. But yeah, anything over 10, I'm well on my way. I've gone. I don't think I've ever done 20 bottles. Hungry Panda is good reason to stay at the P Plus Hotel. Fair shout. Very close to the P Plus Hotel on Soy 16. That is for sure. Peter Scarlett, I had Hungry Panda a few nights ago. The portions are huge. 199 baht I paid for my sweet and sour chicken. And it was a massive portion. I mean, 199 baht for high quality English, Chinese, American Chinese food. Amazing. Cheap Charlie Chronicles, thank you, mate. Big ups, PATTAYAOWL. Thank you, mate. Thank you for joining the live show. And if you have just come to the live show because you've been doing other stuff, don't worry, you can watch it on demand. Usually a couple of thousand people watch it after the main event as well. Big thank you to everyone who's contributed or just watched, liked, shared, comment, all of that good stuff. It's been a big live. And we've got 148 likes. If we can get over 150, that'd be awesome. And I'm just going to read the last comments before I go for a nice hour walk, followed by a turkey sandwich, and then potentially a bit of vlogging on the second channel, because it's been a while since I've done a vlog on the Worst Review channel. Scooby Snacks, I reckon electric bikes will go down a treat in Pattaya. Yeah, I think a lot of people have had a go at that, to be honest, but the parts are quite expensive, so people have it's cheaper just to hire out scooters and repair them. A Rolly the Rolling Robot, yes, mate, but you can watch it back on demand. Happy Crimbo, mate. Take care. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. Good to see the moderators chatting with each other as well. Michael, Wolf, Stephen, Franco, all great stuff. Bill from New York, hi Tyrell, how are you doing, mate? You alright? Cold Scotland, yeah, I bet it is. Right, one last refresh. Can't believe still 150 people on. Big hello. And it's going to be goodbye soon. Thank you for jumping on the live show. 155 likes, we did it. Target was originally 100. Then we increased the target to 150. And we've got 153 likes. That is just awesome. Right, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. If you've enjoyed this live show, this Boxing Day special, and I'll tell you what, it has been a special with over 200 people on, amazing. Give us a thumbs up, share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. I'll hope to do a live show next week, and then that's it. Then it's time to go to Pattaya. It's time to make the return to Pattaya, and the live shows will be from Pattaya. So, please follow the journey. Take care. Happy Christmas. Enjoy the rest of your Boxing Day. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.